2023. What is the fate of Southern Presidency as Wike declares support for Bauchi governor? Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. River State Governor Nyesom Wike has declared support for his Bauchi counterpart Bala Mohammed to run for the presidency of Nigeria in 2023. Well, to my own understanding, Wike is just one man. Wike is not Nigerians, or Nigerians. Have you elected Wike to be your mouthpiece? No, the elections will still hold. And of course, everybody is going to get to decide the candidates of their choice. All I'm asking is that in your deciding of a candidate of your choice, please, so many people that we are involved in the pocket infrastructure or stomach infrastructure of the last election, they are gnashing their teeth. I want to believe that time they don't know what you are doing. Now they have known. If you still make the same mistake, sincerely, this is not a matter of a course. It is going to affect you. If you think, okay, I am plugged to the power source, I have somebody in the powerhouse, I'll be awarded contract or I've been awarded contract ahead. Please, just know that your family members are not plugged in like you. Your relatives are not plugged in like you. Your friends are not plugged. Just know that you're the only one. Let me use this adage. They said, if you are the only rich person or the person that have in the community, that means the community is poor. If this Nigeria better, and all of us get them. So when you're going out for come 2023, God keeping us alive, and we have a free and fair election, and of course we cast our vote peacefully, what is going to happen would be that day you ensure that you vote for a candidate who is competent. This is far beyond, business as usual. It should not be business as usual. If you're even going to be voting that day, if you don't use to vote that day, you don't have, on election day, you don't even have a choice. This time around, because by not voting, you're endorsing the wrong person. You're endorsing somebody who is not competent enough. So the earlier we know this and let it sink into us and prepare to get our PVC and on that day prepare to come out to vote, the better for us. If you are one of those that would say, since they gave birth to me, or I've not voted for election, and you think it's something to be proud of, sincerely, it is something to be ashamed of, because you have been one of those whose votes would have helped to endorse someone who is competent enough for this country. They have said it to our faces severally that we know who to choose, but because of one thing or the other, because we base it on popularity, we know that so person is going to be good enough. We've seen the works of so person, but because of one thing or the other, stomach infrastructure, and you not being convinced enough, or you being hungry that particular day. That is why I've said it to if you don't have food on that day, God willing, God will not allow water to be scarce in your house. Before you go out, drink, if it is sachet water you have, please drink 3 sachets. By the time you go down there, your belly will be filled up. Yes. So please. And of course, this is not a time of, okay, I've gotten my PVC ready. On that day, I go to vote for anybody I choose. No. This is a time where we are going to screen these people by ourselves. What are these people doing? If we happen to bump into the candidates of your choice, will he be able to give you a roadmap of how it's going to be bettering the country? You can throw anything to him. You can throw anything to her. Even if it is, okay, you say economy, you say insecurity, let that person speak. Talk to the person. And of course, you ask questions. Okay, this and this and this, have you also gone back to check that, your roadmaps have not been used before? It is one thing to come out and say this is what we are going to do. And it is also not going to be sensible or rational if what they're intending to do is what is being done now. So the person will have to be, the person who is going to be competent is going to have done his homework by, okay, Nigeria is actually using this analysis. They're using this strategy. We have used this one previously. That means this two I know. That is it. Somebody that knows what he's doing. And of course, have the best interest of Nigeria. And also someone who his actions and his word are in harmony with each other. Let's find out what is the reason. Maybe they'll tell us. Maybe Wike will tell us his reason for choosing the governor of Bauchi State. Okay, the news and details. Stay with us. Wike said that it is time for the People's Democratic Party, PDP, to return to power, and that this can only be possible if Bala Mohammed emerges as the opposition party's presidential candidate in 2023. Wike lamented that Nigeria was in a serious crisis as a result of insecurity, stating that it was time for the People's Democratic Party to return to power and save the country. The governor said this during a visit to Bauchi State on Saturday, January 1st, 2022. What is the fate of a Southern presidency in 2023? A few months ago, 17 governors on the southern part of the country, including Wike, agreed that the next president after Muhammad Buhari should come from the south to promote politics of fairness and equity. The governor's resolution generated a lot of controversy in the country as their northern counterparts rejected the resolution, describing it as unconstitutional. The presidential election is fast approaching and politicians have started revealing their ambitions. It is not certain where the position of the southern governors on Buhari's successor still holds, especially in the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Aside from Wike, many prominent members of the opposition party have also canvassed for a northern presidency in 2023. The two major political parties, the All Progressive Congress, APC, and the People Democratic Party, PDP, have not decided on their presidential candidate yet in 2023. However, the call for a southern presidency has drastically decreased in the political course. Do you believe the PDP will zone its presidential ticket to the south in 2023? Well. Both of the parties are so lost at winning and losing that they are failing to understand the most important things. Both of them are actually saying, I will not win. Look, if a party wins and the people do not win, it is a loss for all of us. It's a loss. It is a loss. I keep saying, if Nigeria is better today, it will better both the rich and the poor. Or maybe it will stop bettering the rich, but it is going to be generally okay. Is it not better? I was in Nigeria where, notwithstanding whether you're rich or poor, your business thrives. If you're a career person, you get promoted, and of course your salary is increased as at when due. You don't need to crumble and gnash your teeth and work extra hours. No, that everything is working fine. Now the PDP, in knowing that, okay, I want to, trying to outrun the APC now. What they are doing is they are going to pick a northern president. A northern president that is already on the seat. People will not support. The southern people too will say, okay, the APC will say, okay, let's pick from the south, and people are already seriously objecting that the APC should return to power. So at the end of the day, we are going to pick someone who is a youth. They are actually making things better. So why I'm just appealing to us to pick someone, candidate who is competent. And if the youth is seeming like these people are coming under the discourse of God's son, or somebody is their godfather somewhere, sincerely will pull out and vote for a competent person, not minding the party. And at the end of the day, we hope that we'll smile after the election. Okay, on those notes, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.